And for the third time, I'm going to welcome you to the 2025 Roller Derby World Cup, hosted by the fearless Bruisers in Innsbruck, Austria. This is game 14 on day one. Game 14 already, people.
Yeah.
Day one. And we're here at track 4, and this game will be Team Blue, Team Nederland versus Team Taiwan in white. I am Knick Mops.
And I am Toxic Lady.
And we are joined here by our producer, AK. We will have no time to read the rosters, I believe, or we're going to do it anyway. I will present to you Nederland, which is Whippin' Red Siren, Iron Mist, Exterminate, Dolly Demolition, Loslicht, Cherry Bomb, Bremer, Veer Pressure, Sparkles, Wauda, Tam Tam, Peekaboo Panda, Gilly, Prim, and Hysterical.
And for Team Taiwan in white, we have Anatomic, Rebel Yellow, Shaolin Spoker, Search Fight, Elizabeth, Misotherny, Dabao, Sweet Flasher, Jianglao, L-Dubs, Jackalope, Cinderella, and Mad Cow.
And if you are following us today at Track 4, please join us in the Discord at Track 4. Share your insights. We love to give a shout out. Tell us where you're watching from, because, Lord, this has been excited. We have Veer Pressure with the lead versus
L-Dubs.
L-Dubs.
Jumping for Team Taiwan, being recited at the end of the pack by Exterminate, rocking for Team Netherlands.
Oh, it is the battle of the 53s. So both jammers are 53. We're looking forward to see what that says about the score at the end of this game. And Veer Pressure going in with a lot of contact on those jammers, on those blockers for Taiwan, really pushing through and already on the third scoring pass.
On the Team Taiwan side of things, L-Dubs has the cover in the hand and looking out, but the pivot from Team Taiwan is way on the other side of the pack.
So we have two different teams competing. So Team Nederland has been playing together for over a year. Comes from a smaller region. All of the players from the team are playing in a team in the Netherlands. So they are all located in the Netherlands. So they have a bit more easy way of playing together. While Vietnam is a diaspora.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. I'm sorry. Taiwan is a diaspora team, and so Taiwan has no leagues, roller derby leagues in Taiwan.
In the Taiwanese country, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so they are all from Taiwanese descent playing together. So it's much more difficult to get the team together before the Roller Derby World Cup. And the jammer for Taiwan is through. Veer Pressure going for the call-off. First jam, 24 points to 0.
That's starting the game with a very clear message.
Oh no,
and
we don't have a call-off.
It's not over. It was not called off, so the jam 1 is still going, and the scoring was still going. It's over now.
I'm sorry for the confusion, but we have two tracks in the same venue, and the sounds of the call-offs can sometimes confuse us.
Yes.
So
we have different whistles on each track, but the whistles that are on track 3 are the one that actually are used in regular roller derby. So that's the one we are brain trained to recognize the best. On the track right now, we have number 4, Street Flasher, drumming for Team Taiwan, and facing number 666, Sparkles.
Sparkles with the lead and happy about it. And we have a first star pass for Team Taiwan. Street Flasher to Shaolin Spocker. And Sparkles with the call off. 4 points on the board for Team Nederland.
And still 0 for Team Taiwan. No, sorry, for this jam. But 2 points had been scored on the previous jam.
So we are playing this tournament with a rapid Swiss bracket. So difficult to say. I will explain to you further in detail what that means. For now, we have on the line Loslicht versus Misotherny.
With Loslicht taking the lead, while we had previously
Bit of a tumble there on the inside
the
line.
white jammer being recycled by the Dutch pivot, blue pivot.
Team Nederland with the lead, going in for another scoring pass. And the hit out by number 7-1-3 by Nederland. Did cost him a penalty, and number 26, Miso Thormy, great derby name by the way, is again still on initial with the star in hand. Loslicht looking at the bench showing, come on, keep it going.
Yeah, you have to sweat more.
As terminate with the recycle, fellow announcer friend from the Netherlands.
Misothon is trying to push through the blue blockers wall at the end of the pack, just after the pivot line, while we are the two blockers, each from each team, who are sitting in the penalty box, that coming back on the track right now.
Oh, we were almost through. Bit of a tumble. Nope, but it is number 3-3 from Taiwan, who has the star. I'm terribly sorry.
Dabao.
Okay.
And we stopped counting. I'll stop counting how many scoring pass trip that was for.
It must have been 4.
Team Netherlands. Yeah, because it's 19 on the scoreboard just for this jam, and so Team Netherlands reaching 55 in the third jam and 2 for Team Taiwan.
Incredible monster start for Team Nederland here, starting versus Team Taiwan. So great job for Team Nederland. And again, hoppity hop on the inside line for Hysterical versus Xiaolong.
I'm not sure about the pronunciation. I think it's Xiaolong. That's how I would say, but I do not speak any form of Asian language other than Thai, which is not helpful for Taiwanese.
No.
Or Chinese or any kind of.
It's like speaking German to understand French, probably.
I'm not sure about that. But we are going in for the 5th jam. We have a full roster of blue players on the track.
One jammer in the box for Nederland.
Oh, that's true. But is it a team timeout? It seems like it should be, because they are on their bench.
There has been pointing. This is an official timeout. Team timeout. Okay.
So we can thank the S1 Helmet Company as one of the sponsors for this Rotary World Cup. The S1 Lifer Helmet, best fit and best protection, made for roller derby, and get a lifer, be a lifer. S1 helmets and pads, protecting pad, roller derby since 2006. Visit to s1helmet.com.
Yeah, so we are looking at the game for Nederland versus Taiwan, and so I told you before that Nederland has had the opportunity to play together a couple of times. So they have had 4 matches to go before they came to the Roller Derby World Cup. They have also been playing at the previous 2 World Cups, so 2014 and 2018, while Team Taiwan is just fresh. No
brand
games
new.
played. So
Baby team, can we say baby team?
I love it when you do your debut just at the Roller Derby World Cup.
And we are very happy to welcome newcomers in the roller derby world all the time and see that this wonderful sport is expanding more and more. So please do support all the smaller, newer teams, because it is a nice experience, but it is hard going against more experienced teams. We are back on the track now.
So lead for Tam Tam from Netherlands. And then we have L-Dubs again fighting for Team Taiwan, front of the pack, and they're through. Looking at the ref, but that's no need. They're all doing great.
Little stash action on L-Dub's part in order to get to the pack, but as soon as they come closer, the jam is called off.
Yes.
You can see a little bit in the stands, lots of orange, which is the color of the royalty, if I'm not mistaken, in the Netherlands.
So the royalty, not the royal team, but the royalty from Nederland are called House of Orange.
Oh,
and that's why orange is their favorite color to wear for all festivities.
I see.
Except for roze koeken. Roze koeken, they are pink.
All right.
but delicious.
Good to know.
Fear Pressure jamming for Nederland against Street Flasher, and we get to see duo jammers. So these jammers have all played before. Fear Pressure coming in hot against that Taiwanese wall.
Yeah, Fear Pressure, who is a very experienced World Derby player who I've seen playing for, I don't know, the past decade at least.
Yes. Not only a player, also an amazing official that you see when you are in the lowlands. You see them all around. And we have Street Flasher through with the star on the helmet, and Fear Pressure looking at the bench, calling it off.
Always look at your bench if you're not sure.
Yes. 8 points scored for Team Nederland. 0 for Team Taiwan. So for Team Taiwan, it's a very special that they can play under the Taiwanese flag or under the Taiwanese name, because often they are prescribed as a part of a Chinese or China, but now they want to be recognized as a Taiwanese team.
It does make sense.
And it just makes sense, yeah. So they are now playing Team Nederland, Sparkles with the lead. And we have Miso Thorny,
which is a great name. I just wanted to say it with you, who has just taken off the jammer cover in order to try to get to the pack, while we have Sparkles making a first scoring trip.
Great offense there by the Taiwanese blockers, opening up the inside line, but the walls for Team Nederland are ready for it. Miso Thorny being recycled. Exterminate sucking on that jammer.
Watching the inside. Also number 713, Gili, also watching the inside. Everybody's watching the inside. I see. Well, all the blockers, each on their own, are blocking the inside.
Well, if you're on the inside, you're at least doing something nice. Exterminate again with the recycle of Miso Thorny.
Well, we have Sparkles, who's doing
a bit of a tumble.
4th scoring trip, and I think managed to finish a 5th one. I don't know how to count.
Yes, they're doing laps at this moment. And again, hoppa, inside line, 4 points on the board. That brings us up to a 24-point jam.
Yeah, the pivot from Team Taiwan was pushed in order to try to block. I think it's huge fight. I can't see properly the number, but a bit too late. The inside was open and it was taken.
One more scoring pass, and this will be the highest scoring pass of this game.
Already.
And as I said it, Sparkles is done, but Miso Thorny looking around and also ready with the star on the cover, on the helmet, to get this game going. We are 19 minutes into this game, and we have already passed the centennial mark for Team Nederland. 2 points on the board for Team Taiwan. 100 for Team Nederland. 32-point jam, highest scoring jam of the game.
And Team Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken, has scored these 2 points on the very first jam, the second jam, and hasn't scored any points since. We have number 42 jamming from Team Taiwan. This is Jiao Lang that we had seen previously. But on the other side, we have number 32, Lost Leash, to a jam also previously, and has taken their lead, then doing now her first scoring trip, while we have 2 blue blockers in the penalty box and also the white pivot. And it's already the end of the jam. This is a fast jam.
Yeah, the jam is called off, but we do have 2 people in the box. So, I'm not coaching. If you are watching from anywhere in the world, please, please, please join us in the Discord, because we are I want to really know where you are in the world, because Team Taiwan is a diaspora team, so there must be people watching from all over the world, and I'm super excited to see them. Wow, great quick lead for Hysterical, but L-Dubs is also through, probably due to the 2 blockers for the Netherlands in the box. We have a limited pack for Team Taiwan. Not sure what happened there.
I'm not sure either, but we have people looking at us from Rotterdam, from Belgium, and from the Netherlands in general. So hello to everybody. And
I know what the problem is. I don't have Wi-Fi on my iPad. Should probably fix that. I was like, nobody's watching us.
No,
And there's a
people are
fly
watching.
here, so I'm already annoyed.
We have a Street Flasher and Tam Tam jamming respectively for Team Taiwan and the Netherlands. And we have Tam Tam, who has taken the lead just after the jammer line. And also Street Flasher is out of the pack. That hasn't often happened that often that we see the white jammer also coming out of the pack quite fast. During the first jams that we've seen so far, the blue blockers have been able to do a very good job of keeping the white jammer, but it seems that as we are seeing some shorter jams that the team Taiwan has managed to adapt their gameplay a little bit. England, hello England. Wales, hello Wales. Watching it from the Netherlands.
Yes.
Hello everybody. Thank you for connecting to the biggest roller derby World Cup ever. We are very excited to be here, and we have Veer Pressure facing Miso Thorny, and Veer Pressure has taken the lead.
So Veer Pressure again on the scoring pass, scoring the first 4 points of this jam for Team Nederland. Team Taiwan with the star in hand, going for a star pass. And Veer Pressure cutting through that pack like a knife through butter.
Yeah, a melting butter as we are melting here in Innsbruck. Don't forget, if you are watching from somewhere going through heat wave, don't forget to drink. Ooh, very nice passing on the outside for Veer Pressure, avoiding number 66 from Team Taiwan, Cinderella.
And Miso Thorny being back behind the jammer line, the WFTDI jammer line. Ooh, 1 foot out. Yes, I can see the despair. Going again at it, and being recycled there by number 669 from Team Nederland. Miso Thorny has to work for it, while Veer Pressure is already on a 4th scoring pass, no more probably. Cutting through that pack, using all the footwork in the toolbox, and going for the call off. 24 on the board for Team Nederland, 28, I'm sorry, and 0 for Team Taiwan.
Yeah, 4 points being added by the ref right now. What's going on? The penalty box is clear, so we have full rosters of players on the track right now. And lining up, we have Sparkles against Zhang Lao.
So Sparkles with the lead against Zhao Long. Covering the hand for Team Taiwan. So far, struggling a little bit with making the star passes work. Sparkles is an airborne jammer, so manages to get through. And Zhao Long is also through with the star in hand. Great offense there by Team Nederland, holding one of the Taiwanese players in the back. Just Jacka Lopez.
Yeah, and we have also Shaolin Spoker, number 1701 on Team Taiwan, who managed to push Sparkle out of the track just at the end, and that's why Sparkle called.
Yes, and we have a diaspora team on the track. That means we have an origin story waiting to happen. And Team Taiwan started as a Reddit post with just like a roller derby Reddit post was, is anyone here Taiwanese? And that's how Team Taiwan started to originate. So we have people from all over, people based in North America, the UK, South Asia, and they are hoping to get some exposure in Taiwan itself and maybe start a league there at some point. So if you're looking to this Roller Derby World Cup and you have Taiwanese heritage, reach out to the team. They might want you as a player, or you know, just to know you and to share that story of heritage, which must be super exciting to play together with people of your of the same heritage.
Yeah, I actually had the Holy Duck tournament in Antwerp. I was talking to someone who also is from Asian descent. I am from Asian descent as well. And I told them about this Facebook group about Asian roller derby skaters. And this person sent me a message last week and told me, oh, by the way, because you sent me the link, I'm on Chinese Nations team right now at the World Cup. And I just hooked them up at the Holy Duck tournament in your city, Antwerp. So
yes.
please do talk, do share, do spread the information. You have lots of different people of different descent everywhere. And it's not because you live in a European country where there's already a team that you cannot start another team somewhere.
Exactly. We have, in the meantime, both of the jammers going to the box. Los Licht was the first to go, and then we had Anatomic following. Anatomic is a pivot turned jammer, and in the box, while Los Licht has completed the first part of the penalty, and Anatomic is returning. No initial for Taiwan so far.
Yeah, and I don't see anything from Los Licht either, but it's because the lead has been lost. It always bugs me when nothing happens anymore on the scoreboard.
No.
You know, when it's back to like there was no lead taken. And the jam is called off, so we have in total is at 15 points. Yes, it is scored by Los Licht, jammer for Team Netherlands in the last jam. We still have 2 points for Team Taiwan. Do we have some people cheering for Team Taiwan on the stream right now?
And
yes,
yes,
Elizabeth supporting from her home team, Cambridge Roller Billies. Hello. People watching from Finland, Adelaide. Hello. Yes, we agree. Misothon is just such a great name.
Thank you, Pupu.
And watching from Northwest BC, Canada, and cheering from Dabao. Supporting from Peekaboo from the Black Honey Rollers in the Netherlands. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being there. Don't forget to share what's going on the track.
We have a power jam in favor of Hysterical from Team Nederland. Street Flasher has gotten a cut penalty and is now in the box in the Sisu penalty box, by the way, waiting for the 30 seconds to be over. Imagine if it were 30 minutes. I'm sorry.
So long.
Yeah. And Hysterical really using all of that momentum to keep going for the Team Nederland. Already putting 12 points on the board.
Yeah, and we have Street Flasher that is coming back on the track and taking off the star cover and trying to make it through the pack and facing only the 2 blue blockers right now, but number 1 Iron Mist, very strong blocker from the Netherlands, just staying in front of the white jammer. Very tight pack right now. I don't see. Where's the white jammer?
The white jammer has the cover in hand.
That's why I don't see.
They are wearing glasses.
And being
so that might help.
At the back, at the end of the pack right now.
We also have a lot of people from Nederland watching. The Derby wife from Wouda is watching, and we have people watching from Enschede. Shout out to Roller Derby Twente. Go Tam Tam, go! And really nice to have you watching.
We do agree that the whistles are a bit off-putting. On this track, these are the what's the name of the whistles? It's not the Fox 40. They have another name.
I'm not sure. Pearl.
There's Pearl. The name is Pearl, and they do sound a little bit differently. But to be honest, I was announcing on in-house a bit earlier, and when they are called off next to the scoreboard on the other side of where we are, I can barely hear them. And I think our ears are not used to them either, so we don't respond. Our brain is not trained for that.
No, but if you are putting on the biggest roller derby event in world history, this is... You have to make amends. We have to make things work. Yeah. We have an official review, I think, asked by Team Nederland. So we have the coach from Team Nederland walking to the middle together with the captain, Cherry Bomb.
While we wait, we can always thank some sponsors.
Yes, good idea.
We can thank the 187 killer pads. So these are pads that we have industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence. 187 killer pads. Visit them in the vendor village. We certainly need pads to survive.
To get everything safe.
Because knees need protection, that's for sure. We can also thank the double thread skates established in 2013. They are one of Europe's most trusted roller derby shops. They're owned by Kitty from London Roller Derby, and every single one of them is working in the shop plays roller derby. Working in the shop plays roller derby. Sorry, we are cool. They are cool. Visit them at the vendor village.
So White has been asked an official review on the jammer for blue on a supposed skating out of bounds. So let's see what will happen next. We have so many people from the Netherlands watching, people from Parliament of Pain, people from Rotterdam, watching from Massachusetts in the US, Team Taiwan and teammate Jackalope. And then we also have people from Don City Roller Derby watching, and Honeybees. That's a cryptic message. Luckily, I understood it. Watching from Eindhoven, GoGo, Rock City Roller DD, Dominator. I'm also, by the way, waving a fan from a drag show in Rotterdam where I went on my bachelorette party. Someone is watching from Amsterdam, supporting Wouda, my mentor when I started roller derby in Groningen. So many cool stories.
Yeah, so many people from the Netherlands. Thank goodness you are here to pronounce. I can pronounce Groningen.
Groningen? Oh, yeah.
That's not easy to pronounce.
But I'm Flemish, so I say Groningen, while the Dutch will say Groningen.
All right.
I'm sorry if I butchered that for you, by the way.
And we are both from Belgium, as you can see. Today the announcers are wearing their home league, so we are from Namur and from Antwerp.
Yes. So we have a lot of people that we know that have already played today. So a lot of our teammates are playing for Team Belgium, which is lovely to see. They have won their previous game here, also on track 4 against
Jewish Roller Derby.
Jewish Roller Derby. It was an amazing game to watch.
It was very nice.
Yes. And both teams really got into the game at the end, so it was really nice to see that game as well. I also know that Fuego Latino played a very close game against Team Wales.
Yes, I was in the stands. At some point we stopped watching the game in front of us and we were looking on the other side of the track because it was breathtaking. And at the end of the game, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about this, but Team Fuego Latino has managed to lead the whole game until the end, where Team Wales was catching up in points, and there was the unofficial score, and there was an official timeout, an official review, and one additional jam. It was absolutely terrifying.
So put that on your rewatch list, people.
Definitely.
And then I have Puppy Panic watching from Birmingham, UK, and he's been pressuring, or they've been pressuring their girlfriend into joining.
Power, and it's going to the box. Power Jam White. They were seeing their review.
Okay, so White has gotten that official review successfully, and Hysterical has to start in the Sisu penalty box, and so Team Taiwan will start in a power jam. And so we have Puppy Panic watching from Birmingham, UK. They want their girlfriend to join Rotterdam Roller Derby, so hopefully we'll see her on track someday. I agree. And tell me what you need me to do to get that to work. Rotterdam is a really nice league, by the way.
While this is happening, we have Miso Thorny, who was the only jammer behind the jammer line. He's trying to make the way through the very tight pack that we have in front of us. And even though everybody is not linked together, you can see that the blue blockers are rejoining very quickly after some offense on the white blockers' parts. Team Taiwan blockers are really trying to make a more cohesive defense throughout the last few jams that we've seen. And it is difficult because these Dutch jammers are really strong and fast. It
Exactly.
is a first scoring trip right now for Hysterical after coming back from the penalty box. So Mr. Tony has not been able to take advantage of the power jam that they were benefiting from a few seconds earlier.
Yes, and thank you, Garbage Truck, for excusing me my heart G that was presumably Dutch. And then we have Hysterical again scoring pass. I'm sorry. I had to come from very far there. And Miso Thorny being recycled with the star in hand. And we have a double penalty for number 3-3 from Taiwan. That was also a this one.
I don't remember.
Yes.
I'm not a referee.
I remember sometimes. It is 200 on the board versus 2 for Team Nederland. Hysterical is just doing laps at this point.
Yeah, that's what Team Netherlands has been doing quite a lot during this first half time. We are already 7 minutes left on this first half time, and we are just admiring blue jumpers going round and round. I can say hello, bonjour Justine. I'm saying hello to my teammates. She says hello, Laetitia. I know some people from Breda are saying hello. What's the score? The score is 208 for Team Netherlands and 2 for Team Taiwan. Thank you, Lau, for keeping the score up as well in the written form. So behind the German line, we have a number 32 for Team Taiwan, Jiang Long, that we've seen several times already. And we have Tam Tam jamming for the Netherlands, who has taken the lead and who looks also happy and smiling.
Okay, so Tam Tam with the lead. First scoring pass is done. They look very happy, and so they should. And then we have Zhao Long being recycled. Nope, going to the penalty box. So it is a power jam in favor of Team Nederland. 216 points on the board so far.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the third power jam of the half for Team Nederland. So somebody's scribbling things on I'm sorry.
The
but
written
it's a
communication is a bit difficult, but it's
a third on almost in a row for Team Nederland, so a power jam. But for Taiwan, this must be a very hard game to play since the score is so high for Team Nederland at this point, and Team Taiwan really needs to get some points on the board besides the 2 points they scored in Jam 2.
Okay, we have Tam Tam coming in for another scoring trip, and is blocked right now behind the number 2-4, Elizabeth, and trying to get through. We with some help of the pivot peekaboo from Team Netherlands. Little tumble there at the end of the pack.
Zhao Long is through. So Tam Tam with the call off, 20 points on the board for Team Nederland. 228 versus 2 for Team Taiwan. We also have someone watching from Japan. I'm sorry I said that weirdly. I know you say Japan.
I was like, I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Where?
Minch.
Oh yeah,
Minch.
Hello.
That's really cool. Thank you for watching from Japan. And we have an official review.
While we are waiting for the result, we can thank Wi-Fi Skates, Vifa Skates. Vifa is a historic European skate brand crafting quality footwear since 1920 and producing roller skates since the 1950s.
Whoa.
It is proudly made in Europe, and Vifa combines tradition with innovation right here from their Vienna-based workshop.
Oh my God.
So we can learn more about the color customize. Oh my God! You can make your own skates at the
You can choose colors.
You can choose colors, and it's durable, and it sounds great. We're going to hear about the official review in a few seconds. Being mesmerized by our producer.
So Team Taiwan is asking for a cut of the track penalty or a cut penalty for the jammer for Team Nederland from that last jam. So they stepped out.
I already
and then
forgot who was it. Who was
trajectory
it?
for, I think.
Was it?
I'm not
was it
gonna
Tam
guess. Yeah, it was Tam Tam. Yes.
Tam? I'm guessing. I'm trying.
It's good. So let's talk a little bit about Sucker Punch Skate Shop, the biggest roller derby shop in Europe. Fast shipping, large stock, expert advice and the best price. SuckerPunchSkateShop.com. Stop by Sucker Punch at the Vendor Village or go to Ghent, where they are based. And quickly also, My Roller Derby, the roller derby shop specialist in France and Europe.
Yeah. So many skate shops here at the World Cup. That's a great opportunity to know more, to share more, to try on skates. And we can think about all these teams that are far away from Europe and North America. I was talking to some people in Tenerife, and they said that it's very difficult to have skates accessible. You have to order them and try them on and send them back.
Yes.
So that's a great opportunity if you travel to the World Cup to try some skates on, because all the gears are here, and it's easier to have a look at what kind of gears
Local
and skates
stands.
you want. The local stands.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so
The
much.
story was also told a few times on Power of the Fourth Whistle, which is a great podcast to listen all things derby. And South Africa was on there, and they have to import from the States. It's a lot of hassle, so maybe they're looking into buying some skates here from the Sucker Punch Skate Shop or
somewhere else.
or
The VIFA.
My Roller Derby.
Oh, yeah.
Fear,
VIFA if you
pressure.
want to customize your skates, the
Yes,
colors.
exactly. So we now have L-Dubs skating for Team Taiwan and Veer Pressure. Second scoring pass done in the front of the pack, smiling away, which makes sense.
L-Dubs trying to make us a little star stash and pretending to give the cover to Shaolin Spoker, the captain, who was also pivot, and managed through that to get through the pack. It was very nice to see some strategy and trying some new things. I will be curious to know if we have less huge scoring jams in lately. I'm looking at the statistic that we have.
That's what it feels
on the
like.
left. It
at
feels
least.
like it.
Yeah.
It feels like it, which is a very good sign. It could mean that the defense on the white team is getting better and better.
We cannot really put a line on it because we did have a 28-point jam just 3 jams ago.
This time I just saw Street Flasher jammer giving the jammer cover to the pivot 1701 Shaolin Spoker. So
Yes, and we have a power jam in favor of Team Taiwan. Sparkles is off to the box with the cover on, so no lead, 2-minute jam, and we'll see what happens. We have a star pass for Team Taiwan to Shaolin Spoker.
Shaolin Spoker.
Shaolin Spoker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's. Yeah. I think it's a pen way for Shaolin Soccer.
And they're through. Will Team Taiwan score points? Oh my God. Shaolin is looking at it like, oh my God,
the
no.
look of relief and happiness was very nice to see
and
on the
and
face.
a very well-deserved shout from the audience. And Shaolin on the scoring pass, scoring 4 points for Team Taiwan. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I am very excited as well. This is the 18th jam of the first halftime. They haven't scored any points in the second jam, and they just went from 2-6. We are very excited for Team Taiwan.
Oh, taking the inside line, scoring some extra points on the outside line. Last blocker standing was an Iron Mist. They passed them 2 scoring passes for Team Taiwan. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And also in the stands, everybody's excited. I can see people wearing orange and cheering for the Netherlands, also cheering for Team Taiwan. I think everybody's cheering for them at this time. It's very nice to see. We have
great offense there on the inside line. Shaolin got all the space they needed there on the inside line, really going for it and being recycled again. And you can see the dread on their face. Don't make me do that again. But 12 points on the board for Team Taiwan. Let's forget that the Netherlands have also scored 20 points. But Team Taiwan, 12 points, bringing their total up to 14 points. I'm so happy for them that this happened. 1 more minute in that first half.
And lots of applause from the stand. I think everybody is happy for Team Taiwan.
Exactly.
So, yes, let's be happy. Are you happy online? Please tell us if you are.
Someone was happy with the jammer on jammer action. Ooh, strong hits there done by Team Taiwan right in the front by number 3-3. That is Dabao,
I think. And we have a star pass happening also on the white team side of things. And 29 Miss Thorny has given the jammer cover to the number 12 Rebel Yellow pivot. If I'm not mistaken, it's the first time I've seen Rebel Yellow taking the star cover.
That might be true, yes, and that is true. Was set by our producer AK, and Loslicht is in the box. So this is a power jam. Will this mean more points for Team Taiwan?
Yee! Everybody's happy online. I'm very happy. Everybody's happy. Oh, that's so much pushing into this blue tripod, opening on the inside by the number 9 to Mad Cow, and trying to get on the inside in the first turn, but being recycled at the end of the pack by the number 4-7 Cherry Bomb from the Netherlands.
And we have number 12 for Team Taiwan really pushing their way on that duo pod from Team Nederland. Loslicht is back from the box. It's a 2-minute jam, this last jam of the first period. As if it was not long and hard enough.
Everybody's sweating here. I think if you're not even skating, you're still sweating in this venue, and sweating of
Rebel
excitement.
Yellow is through, can put the star on the helmet, and still has 15 seconds to score some points for Team Taiwan. Will this be the second consecutive jam that they, do score points? Yes, yes, yes! Ooh, I'm so excited.
We don't know. And nice defense also on the white blocker parts. The number
1 point.
Dabao and 29 Misotoni, and also number 60 Cinderella. They were trying to do a great tripod in front. And yes, one additional points has been scored by Team Taiwan. And I think it's the halftime. It is the halftime? Yes, it is the halftime.
It is halftime. So
oh, you do.
So it's 15 minutes for this intermission. we've had a very exciting game for Team Nederland with lots of points, but in the end a few track cut penalties, and then also Taiwan with some track cut penalties. Taiwan finally getting some points on the board for this game, so I'm super excited to see what the second half brings.
Yeah, see you in less than 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.
First rule of Sisu is, wearing a mouth guard is cool. Say the word. Sisu! Second rule of Sisu is, use a thin mouth guard, not a big old gummy one. Say the word. Sisu! Third rule, pick your Sisu style. Fourth rule, talk, breathe, drink, easily. Sisu, Sisu, Sisu! The final rule of Sisu is, unlike others, you got up to 20 times to remove it. Who's got Sisu? Sisu!
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
When it comes to roller derby gear that is trusted worldwide, Spank Alley has been in the game since day one, and we're still leading the pack. Our armbands are the strongest, most trusted on the market, with 3 styles that stay put through every jam, hit and hustle. And guess what? Spank Alley jerseys are here. Ref, Pride and Team styles. Velcro friendly, high quality and custom made for every body type. Ready to level up? Hit us up on socials or head to spankalley.com to place your order. Because in roller derby, if you want to be the best, you better wear the best.
Hey, I'm Lily Gaskell. I rock the Life Visor helmet in standard sizing liners in size large. I've always worn S1 helmets up until really recently, and I've started rocking the visor now because I've hit my nose and you don't know what's going to happen until it happens. And so the innovation of the protection of the visor has just been, I'm never going back. I'm always going to rock a visor now.
Welcome to the 2025 Roller Derby World Cup, hosted by the fearless Bruisers in Innsbruck, Austria. This is period 2 of game 14 on day 1 on track 4, and this is Team Taiwan in white playing Team Nederland in blue. The score for now is 268 versus 15 in favor of Team Nederland.
We are watching the players getting ready. Hello again, this is us. This is the faces that go with the blah blah that you've heard all along. Thanks for bearing with us, and I think we are back on track. Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone told you, but it's really, really hot in here, so we brought fans.
Actually, I didn't bring any because
mine is from Rotterdam.
I'm dumb.
Shout out to Rotterdam Drag Show.
But I just bought one from Team Spain. So you have 2 options. I don't remember what the other one says, but I choose Roderby is hot. And we are on. We have Veer Pressure jamming for Team Netherlands and Street Flasher from Team Taiwan. And Veer Pressure has taken the lead on this second halftime. And you can see us, but I think you'd rather see the game. But
who knows?
Yeah.
I do have a very pretty face.
All the fans. Okay, you can see the game now. Everybody, everything is okay.
So Street Flasher is working their way through the pack. Star pass to the highest scoring jammer of the game so far.
Shaolin Spocker.
Shaolin Spocker, everybody's favorite pivot. Your favorite pivot's favorite pivot.
Favorite pivot from Team Taiwan. Lots of T's in this sentence.
MVP, anyone? Yeah, it's a... yeah.
Thank you. for saying that.
So the next jam I'll announce in Nederlands.
Oeh.
In het Nederlands. Dus voor alle mensen die in Nederland kijken, moeite hebben met het Engels. Graag neem ik jullie mee door de jam waar Sparkles het opneemt tegen L-Dubs van team Taiwan. Sparkles heeft lead, gaat helemaal rond de track om dan terug in de engagement zone te komen op haar scoring pass. And then we have L-Dubs in the front of the pack. And I started to go to English all of a sudden. En nog steeds op de initial pass. En dan hebben we Sparkles voor de tweede scoring pass. Helemaal aan de inside line. Weinig weerstand en scoort 4 punten voor team Nederland. En dan L-Dubs being recycled door Iron Mist. Sparkles mooi gepasseerd op die outside line. Er is offense voor de blokker, de pivot turned jammer voor Taiwan.
Ja.
En Sparkles met de hoppity hop on the inside line. En dus weer 4 punten voor team Nederland erbij. Dabao pivot turned jammer voor team Vietnam. Team Taiwan.
Team
I'm
Taiwan.
sorry. I'm sorry. I keep doing that.
Yeah,
And,
we had some lot of offense being made by number 22 Search Right and also the other blockers trying to help out their jammer. Lots of very good defense also on the Dutch side of things. Number 10, the Whipping Red Siren. And Whipping Red Siren is a veteran in World Derby World. If I'm not mistaken, that's her 3rd World Cup.
yes. That is true.
And we have Dabao has gone through the pack and coming in, but knowing coming in very slowly, knowing that another scoring trip was not going to happen on that jam. And if I'm not mistaken, we have a little less players on the white team today than the blue players, so also they get tired more easily.
Yes, that's true. The roster for Taiwan is slightly shorter than the one from Team Nederland. So Team Nederland had the benefit of having a full roster and some people on the reserve list, including our camera person today. Shout out to the ones on the camera. Taiwan is just comprised of people that are of Taiwanese heritage, whoever they could find and whoever could make the trip to Austria. Number 42, Zhao Long, really quickly passing on the inside line and through with the star in hand. Loslicht going for a second scoring pass. Taiwan doing dancing chairs in the penalty box with our pivot's favorite pivot in the box.
Yeah, in the Sisu Guards penalty box. Over there on the track for in Olympia World in Innsbruck, Austria, our host for the 2025 World Cup.
The Fearless Bruisers are the home league here who have organized this entire shindig, and let's be honest, that is very impressive.
It is very impressive, and also so many side events are happening during this week. That is absolutely great, in addition to this great roller derby that we are watching right now with Hysterical taking the lead from Team Netherlands.
2 Team Taiwan blockers in the penalty box. Hysterical slicing through that pack in the middle. 4 points on the board for Team Nederland. And then we have Miso Thorny trying to push their way through the pack in the front for Team Taiwan.
Well, we have Shaolin Spoker who is back on the track from the Sizugar penalty box, and we have a star pass occurring.
No, Miso Thorny is through with the star in hand. Jammer stays jammer. Hysterical, 12 points, trying to jump on the inside line, but manages to call off because Miso Thorny was getting close. For the ones who want to know, Team Vietnam is playing on track 3.
Taiwan. Team Taiwan.
No, yeah.
Oh, this one you didn't.
This one I did know.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Yes. Team Taiwan is playing on track 4
right now
at this moment.
Yes, that's what we're watching with lots of pleasure. and we are watching Street Flasher jamming from Team Taiwan. Ooh, avoiding the offense of Bremer pivot for Netherlands and going on the inside but being recycled at the end of the pack right now. While we have Tam number 70 for the blue team coming in and making the first scoring trip.
Beautiful action there on the outside line. And we have a star pass to number 118 from Team Taiwan.
Anatomic. I don't think I've seen Anatomic take the star cover yet.
We'll have that checked out before we lie. And then we have a cut of the track penalty for Anatomic.
It's a power jam in favor of
the
Team
Netherlands. They did have, it's their second scoring pass,
okay.
so they did have one in the first half of this game. So it's Tam going around during a scoring pass. 12 points on the board already, turning it into a 16. 347 for Team Nederland and 15 for Team Taiwan. What a monster score.
Yeah, I was about to say, I haven't seen that kind. I think I've never seen that kind of score in live, announcing that kind of
no,
game.
I've never announced a game like this, no.
Yeah. But we are very excited that Team Taiwan exists and has made its way through the World Cup, so we are certainly cheering on. We have a power jam in favor of Team Taiwan with Tam sitting in the penalty box right now.
So Anatomic is now the only jammer on track. Pivot turned jammer for Team Taiwan. And they're through! Oh my God! Is this going to be points for Team Taiwan?
We certainly are rooting for Team Taiwan right now.
No!
Well,
damn that jam clock.
So we can see Tam who is standing in the Sisu guard penalty box, and the clock has run out. So we have L-Dubs lining up with the star cover for Team Taiwan alone behind the jammer line, but for only a few seconds, if not barely one.
Exactly. Sigh.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it's through.
Yeah, so double whistle, but it was not here. It was on the other side, and Tam is back out of the box, and L-Dubs is pushing that wall for the Netherlands in the back, and Tam is through with the lead for Team Nederland. L-Dubs with the star in hand, watching for a star pass. But the pivot is a bit too far because it's pivot on pivot action with Peekaboo Panda holding that pivot for Team Taiwan. In the meantime, Tam is through, going for a second scoring pass. Hoppity hop on the inside line, and it's another scoring pass in the bag for Tam. And the anatomical being written. No, it's Cinderella.
Cinderella
has taken the cover car.
No car, there's no car on the track. They are covers. The star cover
no cars
is
are
on
in
Cinderella
the
helmet, but being sent to the penalty box, and it's a power jam in favor of Team Netherlands. And okay, I thought that the jam was through, but it was on the other side. But still, it was called off here. And let's thank Sisu mouth guards. Smash hard, skate harder. Sisu mouth guard has your back and your teeth. Ultra thin, battle tested, and built for both athletes who play loud and hit louder. It is trusted by debris skaters worldwide. What's going on the track, please?
For now, the score is 361 for Team Nederland and 15 for Team Taiwan. We have veer pressure on the line again. I think maybe first time jamming since the start of this second half. And then against the Cinderella, who is still in the box with the cover on the helmet. Veer pressure super quick with the lead, and again using that offense, touching no Taiwanese skaters, and then skating around to go for another scoring pass.
And catching up right now, and and going on the inside on the two-stop. So fast, so smooth, so fluid. While we have Cinderella, who is also back on the track. Ooh, and smashing into a blue blocker.
I think that was his terminate. And then we have Fear Pressure going around. Don't be confused by what you see on your screen. Tam Tam is not playing this jam. Fear Pressure, although, is playing this jam, being hit out and being recycled by one of the blockers from Team Taiwan. And Cinderella is fighting that wall from Team Nederland. And it's your pivot's favorite pivot, Shaolin Spock, with the offense and the sign to take off the cover.
And trying to keep Fear Pressure at the end of the pack, but Fear Pressure going through and going for, I can't count, is it a fourth scoring trip? Oh, and now it's over. I can't recognize the sound. So, Fear Pressure was the jammer during this sixth jam for the second halftime and scored 11 points.
We do have the jam ref talking to the people doing stats and the scoreboard, so we might have a little bit of a change up while this is happening. Also, big shout out to our officials. Like, all our players are coming from all over the world, but our officials are also coming from all over the world. So we have Wolverine, Dr. Justice, Bambim, Felsbeth, Hunk Mother, India Pale Ale, Matter Cry, Montana Mulher, Rock and Roll, Scrappy Pie, Spicy Boy, Triceratops, and Wildle Sides.
And as a ref, we have Household, Illinois, Cat Suze, Lil Monster, Not Safe for Work, Platinate, and Roger and Walk Job. Thank you for coming all around the world for officiating, because games would not be happening without skating officials and non-skating officials.
And in case no one has told you, it's hot. It's really hot here.
And we are not on track 5. Track 5 has been nicknamed the Sweaty Swamp.
Yes,
because
and it's also true.
And
it's also very true.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Blood and Thunder. Blood and Thunder is a roller derby inspired apparel brand since 2006. Go to bloodandthundermag.com for all the good stuff.
And thank you also to Hypnoskates. If you're looking for top quality quad skates that deliver on comfort and performance, you can visit Hypnoskates right here in the Veda Village to try and fit the famous Hyperion boot. Sounds ravishing. Skaters rave about our high-end models and fantastic full packages for fresh meat and intermediate skaters. Find your next pair at hypo.it.
Yes, yes, yes. Also, Hellbow Skating, European leader for roller derby team uniforms, jersey and leggings made in France. Visit Hellbow Skating in our vendor village. Or online, once you're at it.
Yeah, because
if you're not here.
We're saying that, but if you're online, it's because you're not here.
So we are having an official timeout for people who are not knowing what is happening. So.
And we could also thank villavou.art, who is a small local feminist creative art and fashion label.
Ooh.
They want to contribute to a cosmopolitan, colorful, enlightened, equal and tolerant society, and they use fair, ecological and recycled materials and products. That sounds rad, to be honest.
There is a scare on the Jumbotron.
A scare?
A score correction. I'm sorry. AK's handwriting is unreadable.
So not a scare. We're not scared, but we have scores. So they're correcting the scoreboard right now.
I'm so sorry. When our producer wrote something on a post-it and I really could not read it. I'm sorry.
And I think that it could be a scare. Apparently there was blood on the track, on one of the track earlier today. Which was track 3? Wales versus Fuego Latino. So that was a scare. So it was not,
But there's no blood on the Jumbotron.
No.
There's just
the sweat.
The score.
There's a lot of sweat now.
Yeah, there's only
no blood.
sweat in here. If you
Thank goodness.
all the bodily fluids. You're welcome for that.
You know what?
Visual.
We can also thank Innsbruck Tourismus. Innsbruck Tourismus wishes you an unforgettable stay during the Roller Derby World Cup 2025. You can visit innsbruck.info to explore what this urban alpine region has to offer. From world-class sports to sightseeing and rich history, Innsbruck has everything your heart desires. I went to the cable car to the top of Innsbruck on my day when I arrived. It was absolutely great. To the cable car and was mesmerized, and also visited some museum. Thank goodness. Yeah, it's a great historical and cultural place here. We are very happy to be here.
I love that everywhere you look, there is at least someone fanning themselves or someone else here in the venue. Like all of the fans, all the teams also sold fans because
can we say our fans are fanning?
Yeah, everyone is fanning. No, I'm not going to say profanity. I'm sorry, because
packs?
AK will be mad.
Is that the name of the bags of their fanny caps? Fans are fannings from on top of their fanny packs. Or bags.
Whatever you say.
Okay.
Profanity?
No, it's not.
Oh my god, I made a word joke without intending it to be. And then we have Miso Thorny against Sparkles on the WFTDI jam line. Miso Thorny being brought to the box for a cut penalty. Sparkles on the first scoring pass. Nice drawing the wall on the outside and then taking the inside to go for
what?
To go forward and
What
scoring
are they
all the
going
points.
for?
Yeah, I got a funny post-it. And then Sparkles is again third scoring pass.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Sparkles doing laps right now, and
Is it OnlyFans? Is also what someone's asking.
no.
Thank you, Soundcheck.
No.
Thank you for that profanity.
Yeah, there are spectators. That's what they are.
Sparkles with the apex jump. Miso Thorny on the outside line, working that way, going for the first initial pass.
Very nice two action and two steps on the outside, but very diligently going back when they were pushed out of the track. So it's a very nice thing. We have trying to look at the scoreboard and how many points have been scored. Yes, it's 401 for Team Netherlands. Incredible. 20 points have been scored by Sparkles during the last jam. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Knickmops. It is the 8th jam of the second half time. 15 minutes left. What are we going to see? Amazing derby.
I was actually just fanning myself. This is all I can do now. 15 more minutes on the period clock, and we have Loslicht versus Zhao Long. And Loslicht making quick work of that initial pass, going around and ready for another scoring pass. But we have a star pass.
Yeah, Zhao Long saw that Loslicht was out of the pack and really quickly took off the cover and giving it to Shaolin Spoker, who was ready to come inside, but the jam has been called. 0 points for Team Taiwan on this jam and 4 points for Team Netherlands.
Yes. My favorite pivot is going off the track.
Yep.
Let's go. 405 for Team Nederland. Team Taiwan with 15 points. And then we have more on. We still have 15 minutes on the clock going. We have L-Dubs versus Hysterical, and Hysterical has lead for Team Taiwan. We have a star pass.
Shaolin Spoker, an incredible.
No, it's a different.
No, it's the bow. Sorry, it's the bow pivot for Team Taiwan. And again, have you noticed that the white jammer really quickly took off their star cover as soon as they saw that the blue jammer had the lead to prepare for a star pass? And I think we've seen that a few times already.
10 times in total.
10 times in total. Thank you, AK, for providing us precise information and not just us speculating.
Yeah, maybe
about
saying
stuff.
something weird and untrue.
Well, that's we try not to, but I think we will. We have number 4, Street Flasher jamming for Team Taiwan against Tam Tam, number 70 for Team Netherlands, and Tam Tam is through now. And again, very good on Street Flasher, taking off the star cover and trying to reach for Shaolin Spoker, who is being pushed on the inside and trying to block Tam Tam at the end of the pack.
And then we have Tam Tam going around the track and Street Flasher working on that pack. Woo! Really nice apex jump there by Tam Tam on the inside line. 4 more points on the board for Team Nederland. And we have Street Flasher with the cover in hand. And Tam Tam on the inside line again. 12 points on the board for Team Nederland.
And I'm just looking at the blue jammers doing laps and laps as that, but also being recycled at the end of the pack by Shaolin Spoker. Shaolin Spoker has truly been a very efficient blocker and efficient pivot during this. Shout out to Shaolin Spoker on the Team Taiwan. Who's the captain? The captain has been captaining really, really well.
Yes, exactly. We know why the captain has been Shaolin Spoker. And then we have Street Flasher working that tripod from the Netherlands. No initial for Team Taiwan there at the end of that jam. 11 for the second half.
We have 12 minutes left on the clock.
Tam Tam, jammer for the last jam for Team Nederland, has scored 125 points.
Wow!
That's often an end score for many people.
I was like, yeah. I've seen points that far.
And Veer Pressure, who is lined up now, 109 points.
That is amazing scoring for these blue jammers. We have number 118 and Atomic jamming now for Team Taiwan behind the jammer line, while Veer Pressure has taken the lead and coming in for the first scoring trip, and it's a power jam in favor of Team Netherlands because we have Atomic sitting in the Sisu mouth guard penalty box right now
for a forearms penalty. So this is for Veer Pressure, another chance to up those scores. 8 points already on the board. Taiwanese jammer is standing.
Pack is going a bit faster right now. Veer Pressure coming in, trying to debug, trying to block Veer Pressure, not succeeding. I want to yell at them to make a wall. I don't see them touching. Peekaboo, Panda making an opening for Veer Pressure on the inside of the second turn.
Anatomical is fighting, people. We are seeing this up close, like really pushing and pushing and pushing on those walls from Team Nederland, working their way all the way as much as they can to end that initial pass. It's really beautiful to see that they're not giving up, and the initial has been ended for Team Taiwan. Veer Pressure already with 24 points on the board. And we have...
No, ha ha ha. Sorry, I just ha ha. That's very mean. No, Veer Pressure was trying to call the jam up, but actually has just been issued a back block penalty because they were coming in a bit faster and to the back of a blocker.
Yeah, back block for Team Nederland, but Anatomical was on a scoring pass. Oh, but they did score 1 point.
Oh yes, we are happy. One additional point for Team Taiwan. How long has it been, AK, since Team Taiwan has scored? It's been a while. It's been a while. Was it the first halftime?
Since the last jam of the previous period, where they also scored 1 point, they have now scored one more point.
And we are very happy for Team Taiwan. And we are back on the track with a star, the power start in favor of Team Taiwan because Veer Pressure has been sitting in the penalty box in between jams or just at the end of the previous jam. Xiaolong is now jamming number 42 for Team Taiwan. And Veer Pressure is already back on the track. The lead is still open.
Veer Pressure is in the front.
With Shaolin Spoker and also Jackalope trying to prevent them from going to the back, but Veer Pressure has gone through.
One of the players from Team Nederland has to make their protection, yes.
Yeah.
And TAIWAN is through. Initial completed. And only 4 points were scored in this jam for Team Nederland. 450 for Team Nederland. 16 for TAIWAN. And still 8 minutes to go. We have someone who hasn't been watching Derby for so long, almost 10 years, rejoining us for this Roller Derby World Cup. Welcome back, Laura, or Laura, or I'm guessing you're Laura, and so happy to have you again. We have a bit of a hiccup here.
just
we have a team timeout, and this gives me the time to thank Lovely Noir Tattoo. One-of-a-kind tattoo designs, especially created for the Roller Derby World Cup, are brought to you by the team of Stritch and Nadel Tattoo and Romanas Nadelwald. So let the Roller Derby World Cup spirit get under your skin and get yourself a unique souvenir at our tattoo booth. And if you're not here to do some tattooing, put them on your list of visiting whenever you're visiting.
Yeah, because the players cannot do a new tattoo right now. It's too dangerous. Please do not. Just save your skin for the roller derby. We are back on the track. What's going on? I can't see the scoreboard very well. Can you?
So it was a team timeout and then a post timeout.
Oh, that's it. So we have L-Dubs jamming for Team TAIWAN facing Sparkles for Team Netherlands. Sparkles has been knocked out the track back at the other pack and is making their way through and has lead jammer status right now, while we have L-Dubs who has taken off the star cover and trying to do a star pass. Is it to the number 29 pivot? Oh no, it is a star stash, just pretending, but keeping it in the hand and putting it back on after making the initial pass.
And we have a call off for Team Nederland. Maybe they want to try to get to the 500 mark.
Who wouldn't?
Between this and 7 minutes. The score for this moment is 454 for Team Nederland, 16 for Team TAIWAN. We have Street Flasher versus Loslicht on the track. And if you are happy, I will try to announce the next one in Dutch again for the people watching from Nederland. So we have Loslicht op de inside line. Probeert een gat te maken en duwt de muur van Team Nederland helemaal naar voren. Doet zelfs een koprol daar op het einde van de track over onze favoriete pivot van Team TAIWAN. De Street Flasher is op dit moment nog steeds op haar initial pass. Probeert goed door te duwen, maar raakt niet goed voorbij de muur van Nederland. Krijgt een offense van de pivot van Team TAIWAN. Loslicht op de tweede scoring pass en scoort alle 4 de punten, 8-0 voorlopig. En dan hebben we Street Flasher die nog steeds aan het duwen is achterin het pack voor Team TAIWAN. Er is geen lead called tijdens deze jam. Dus Street Flasher kan nog lead halen voor deze jam. Loslicht heeft geen enkel probleem, nochtans, met dat ze geen lead is, want hij heeft weer een scoring pass.
Street Flasher really trying to get through the pack, but the blue blockers have been really preventing any space from being open as Terminate and number 7-1 Gilly being very effective butts, as we say in the tripod position. You have the bracer and the butts, and very difficult. And Street Flasher has not taken off the star cover, so I'm wondering if it's a strategy that has been discussed before, but definitely not taking it off and just keeping it in. And all the Shaolin Sparkle trying to do an offense to try to open, but also keeping an eye of Loslicht who's coming in. And Street Flasher has taken off the star cover, and it's the end of the jam.
For Team TAIWAN, it must count that they probably a lot of them have jet lag. And it's their first game playing together. So it's the end of a very, 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 very tiring game.
Yeah.
So you can see that. The speed is out of the team. They find it very difficult to re-enter the track. And let's say I understand.
Well, Team Netherlands has been training very regularly,
Yes.
and as we said, Team Taiwan is spread out. All the players are spread out all over. So it's very commending for them to be here and to be cohesive. And I must say, I think they have done better and better along this game. So it's very nice to see that they organize themselves better, communication is better, and I feel like they are more aware of each other the more this game progresses. So yeah, the points differential is quite high, but that does not reflect the hard work that Team Taiwan is putting into this game.
Exactly. And we have a team timeout, so that gives me a chance to talk about Brick de Lisa. Have you ever seen a roller derby sports center built entirely out of colorful bricks? No? Then you can't miss the amazing Brick de Lisa booth here at the Roller Derby World Cup 2025. Come and check this out. Incredible creation live and in person. This person has made out of Lego bricks a roller derby sports center and has printed the logos of the various different teams on the Lego humans.
Yep.
It is amazing to see, and you should really
Check it
definitely
out.
check this out.
And this person has done a crowdfunding last year, actually, that I participated in. You can go and check them out in the TAIWAN arena, so in the track 3 and 4 hall on top. We are back into the game. We have historical jamming for Team Netherlands and L-dubs for Team Taiwan. And Shaolin Spoker having recycled historical at the end of the pack. And they are through and taking on the lead jammer status. While I think we have a star pass that has occurred, if I'm not mistaken. That's the pivot having the star cover in their hand. Can you see? You can't see.
I cannot see.
Because it's the other side of the pack. But I think I see the pivot pushing. And I think they have the cover in their hand. Yes, they do. So that is a number 12, Rebel Yellow, who we have seen twice already as a pivot take on the jammer cover, if I'm not mistaken. So very nice to see some rotation in the Team Taiwan team.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was writing down that incredible head roll by Los Lichts. Because I think we want that in a replay at some point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was one of the previous jams. If anyone remembers what jam it was, you can tell me so that I can send it to the person who will make the edits. Jam 30, yes, and that was.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it is.
So
we
jam
have
11.
3 minutes and 40
No,
seconds back left on the clock. We are hot. We can see NSOs just doing some agitating some paper to try to also cool down ref on skates. Is it a timeout? Official timeout? I can't.
It's a team timeout.
It's a team timeout for Team Taiwan, if I'm not mistaken.
I understand.
the
It's
third
so
one.
hot in here and the game has been going on for so long. This gives me a chance to talk to you about TSG. Whether you're jamming, blocking, or just rolling for fun, TSG Gear has you covered. Explore helmets and pads designed by riders for riders at our international website, rideTSG.com. TSG, the trusted brand in action sports protection.
So we are in overtime after the team timeout. We have less than 4 minutes left on the clock for the game 14 of this incredible World Derby World Cup, the biggest ever, 48 teams playing right now. And we have Xiaolong facing Tam Tam. Tam Tam has taken the lead, Xiaolong has taken immediately the star cover, being knocked off or trying to be knocked off, but really standing on the skate in the inside of the track.
Beautiful work
resisting.
there by the duo 713 from Nederland and number 5. Really holding that jammer, following them inside, outside. Really textbook beautiful derby.
Yeah, and very nice resistance also from Zhao Long.
Exactly.
Trying to keeping their skates on the inside, even though it has been they have been pushed. So that is a very, very admirable and interesting to see.
And then we have the jammer for Nederland, Tam Tam, and ending the third scoring pass.
We are very close. Oh, we reach. It's more than 500 points right now. The people wearing orange in the crowd are cheering on. 500, more than 500 points right now for Team Netherlands. Still 16 for Team Taiwan. We are looking at the scoreboard and how when it's going to be updated. 11 points have been scored during the last jam by Team Netherlands. There's 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. 501 for Team Netherlands.
Woo, good hit there by number 22 from Taiwan. But Fear Pressure did manage to stay inbounds by whipping on one of their friends from Team Nederland. Being recycled, being really quick on their feet, by the way. And then we have the jammer Miso Thorny jamming away at the back of the pack versus a blocker for Team Nederland.
Again, the defense, I must say, the defense on the Team Netherlands side is really amazing.
Yes.
Because they are good players. The Team Taiwan players are good players, definitely.
Soul crushing is what I would call it.
Yeah, that is soul crushing. But they are fighting their way. They really are. That is really admirable. We have Miso Thorny still fighting against this blue tripod, being knocked out, but a red beeping siren. Number 10.
Who is also an announcer, by the way.
Yes.
Team announcer, wee!
So many of us are playing as well.
Exactly.
As announcing.
And then Fear Pressure in the front of the pack, passing all of the blockers from Team Taiwan. Looking at the scoreboard, 12 points on the board. Miso Thorny with the star pass.
No, yeah, with the star pass, sorry.
Yeah, to Dabao.
Pivot.
And Fear Pressure with the call-off.
Less
16
than,
points.
yeah, and less than 30 seconds going in now for this 14th game. Day 1 of the 2025 World Cup.
Track 4.
Track 4. They was like, did I say all the numbers? But I didn't. We have
Did I say
Sparkles.
all the numbers? Yeah.
Yeah, all the numbers. Sparkles against Street Flasher. It's going to be difficult to speak for 4 days. And the Sparkles taking the lead very quickly. Not even just before the pivot line, like way before.
Looking
really
at the
fast.
bench while passing. And then, wow, nice work there on the outside line. Street Flasher has the cover in hand. And Street Flasher with a cut. So that means final jam of this game will also be a power jam. Well, for now, final jam of this game.
Yeah, I was about to say, we do not know yet.
Yes. Sparkles with some good footwork there on the outside line, now pushing the wall, turning around our favorite pivot, scoring another 4 points for Team Nederland. Good offensive job there by Team Nederland, opening up the wall for Sparkles. But
Sparkles.
the 2 wall for Taiwan is working hard.
Yeah, and Shouting Sparkle knocking Sparkles, but also getting out of the pack, of the track. So Sparkles is going on further.
Wow,
And just
cutting
pushing
through that
through.
pack.
Just making her own way through that pack.
Street Flasher being recycled. Cover in hand. A little bit of footwork there by Sparkles here on the outside. And then Taiwan is ready to do some defense. Shaolin Spocker is really close. We can almost touch them.
Do not. Let's not touch the skaters. So the score is not official yet. Some statistics about this whole game. Netherlands has had the lead for absolutely all the gems except one. Taiwan, good to know that all the points that have been scored, these 16 hardly won points, have been scored by pivots. And Taiwan has had 7 power jumps, and the Netherlands has had 5 power jumps.
What an incredible debut for Team Taiwan
Yes.
at the Roller Derby World Cup of 2025.
And
I'm super privileged to have seen this diaspora team come to life here at track number 4 on day 1. So I'm happy for everyone who joined us here. Monster score for Team Nederland.
Yeah.
Wow. Ending it with a 24-0 jam, no initial for Team Taiwan. Incredible work for Team Nederland. So let's see what happens for these two teams. This means that Team Nederland leaves this game with a number 1 score, with a 1-point score, and they will play another team with a 1-point score. And then Team Taiwan will have a 0-point score, and they will play tomorrow another team with a 0-point score.
Yeah, you explained that perfectly. It's called the Accelerated Swiss Tournament
Exactly,
system.
yes. The Accelerated Swiss Tournament System. Yes.
We are going to train to say that. So this was game 14 of the first day of the 2025 World Cup. The final score is 16 for Team Netherlands, Team Taiwan, and 548 for Team Netherlands. We are looking at the skaters going round and round.
So coming up next, it is Team. I'm sorry, I lost.
I lost everything.
I thought everyone was going to say it to me.
I lost
but
everything.
It's going to be Team Italy versus Puerto Rico. And I hope you stay to watch that game. You now have a few minutes to grab some drinks, maybe watch some other games. But please return back to track 4 because it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. It's not going to be with me, but I think it's going to be with you, Knickmops.
Yeah, thank you so much from Knickmops.
And from Toxic Lady, and from AK, our wonderful producer and track lead. This is the Roller Derby World Cup 2025 from Innsbruck, Austria, hosted by the Fearless Bruisers. And see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.